Have you ever walked into a room and found two cats completely frozen in place, staring directly into each other's eyes? The silence in the room is deafening. You could hear a pin drop. It almost looks like someone hit the pause button on reality, or like they are having a secret telepathic conversation. You might even feel a little uncomfortable interrupting them, like you just walked in on a very private meeting. While it might look funny or even slightly creepy to us humans, this intense starring contest is actually a very serious matter in the feline world. In human society, making eye contact is a polite way to show you are paying attention and listening. But in the animal kingdom, and especially for cats, a direct, unblinking stare is the ultimate challenge. It is the feline equivalent of an intense standoff in an old Western movie. Today, we are going deep into feline psychology to decode this silent war. We will reveal exactly what your cats are saying to each other without making a single sound, and what you should do when it happens. Reason number 1: establishing the feline hierarchy. When multiple cats live in the same house, they have to figure out who is the boss. But feline social structures are not like dog packs. Dogs have a very clear, permanent leader. Cats, however, have a fluid hierarchy. The boss cat might change depending on the room they are in, or even the time of day. Because of this constantly shifting dynamic, they prefer psychological warfare over actual physical fighting. So the stare down is a battle of wills. It is a mental test to see who will crack first under the pressure. The dominant cat will hold their gaze steady, keeping their ears forward and their body rigid, almost making themselves look bigger. The submissive cat, realizing they are mentally outmatched, will eventually break eye contact. They might look down, start suddenly grooming themselves to pretend they don't care, or slowly walk away. By simply staring, the dominant cat successfully claims their throne without ever having to lift a paw or risk getting scratched. Reason number 2: passive-aggressive resource guarding. Cats are incredibly territorial creatures, and they value their resources above everything else in the world. And in a domestic home, a resource can be almost anything. It includes food bowls, litter boxes, a warm patch of sunlight on the rug, a favorite high shelf, or even their favorite human's lap. If one cat is eating and another cat approaches, the eating cat might stop, turn around, and deliver a harsh, unblinking stare. This look clearly says, "This is my food, and if you come one step closer, there will be serious consequences." You might also notice one cat sitting perfectly still in a narrow hallway or a doorway, staring at another cat who is trying to walk by. Feline behaviorists call this space blocking. The staring cat acts like a silent toll guard, controlling the territory and restricting the other cat's movement using only the power of their eyes. It is a highly intelligent and manipulative way to control the environment. Reason number 3: redirected aggression. Sometimes your cats are staring at each other not because they are mad at each other, but because they are mad at something else entirely. Picture this: both of your cats are sitting by the window and suddenly a strange neighborhood stray cat walks across your garden. Both of your indoor cats instantly go into high alert. Their territorial instincts kick in, but they cannot reach the outdoor cat because of the glass window. The frustration and adrenaline build up inside them with nowhere to go. Because they can't attack the intruder, they suddenly turn around and lock eyes with the closest available target, each other. This intense stare is completely fueled by misplaced adrenaline. If you see this happening, it is very important not to touch them. Their tension is so high that they might accidentally attack you or each other. Just close the curtains and let them calm down naturally. Reason number 4: assessing the threat level. Sometimes, a stare down is the final warning before a physical fight breaks out. If you see two cats staring, you need to look at the rest of their body language to know what is going to happen next. If their ears are flattened back against their heads like airplane wings, their pupils are huge and round, and their tails are aggressively thumping against the floor, danger is imminent. In this case, the stare is a way of calculating the opponent's next move, like two boxers waiting for the bell to ring. However, if their ears are upright, their tails are twitching playfully at the tip, and their bodies are relaxed, the stare means something else entirely. It means they are about to engage in a friendly game of tag, and the stare is just the countdown to playtime. Once one cat blinks or twitches, the chase is on. So how does the silent war finally end without a fight? The ultimate peace treaty in the cat world is the famous slow blink. If the tension is getting too high, one cat might decide that the starring contest isn't worth the stress, and they want to de-escalate the situation. They will soften their intense gaze, slowly close their eyes, and then slowly open them again. In feline body language, closing your eyes in the presence of a potential opponent is the ultimate sign of vulnerability and trust. It is their way of waving a white flag and saying, "I am not a threat and I don't want to fight you." If the other cat accepts the peace treaty, they will return the slow blink or simply look away and start washing their paws. The tension immediately dissolves, the silent war is over, and they go back to completely ignoring each other as if nothing ever happened. So the next time you catch your cats having a starring contest, don't interrupt them right away. You are watching a complex, silent social negotiation taking place right in your living room. Just keep an eye on their ears and tails to make sure things stay peaceful. Do your cats constantly stare at each other, or do they get along perfectly? Have you ever caught them blocking a hallway? Tell us your funny cat stories in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week to help you understand the secret lives of your furry best friends. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.